Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. The TYT, I guess we could call it redemption arc, continues. The infighting on the left, but especially the radical left, is hitting crazy levels. It's really not surprising. This is what happens when you're part of a political movement that's built on dishonesty, frankly, that rewards dishonesty. It seems like the characters at the TYT have sort of had an epiphany moment where they're looking around and realizing that they're surrounded by a bunch of dishonest grifters, and I guess it's starting to piss them off. I got an amazing viral topic for you guys today, but before we get into any of that, this video is actually brought to you guys by a sponsor, so let's play that clip. This video is brought to you guys by Raycon. Folks, when it comes to listening to music, listening to podcasts, whatever it is on the go, once you go wireless earbuds, you never go back. And when it comes to me and my family, the choice is unequivocally Raycon's everyday earbuds. The absolute best on the market with a near 5-star rating, and that's with nearly 80,000 reviews already. And we're talking about all the bells and whistles, everything that you could ask for. Well, Raycon's got it. Top audio quality starting pretty much at half the price of other premium audio brands, up to 8 hours of consistent playtime, and 32 hours of battery life total, earbud tap functions to toggle between 3 customizable sound profiles, like noise isolation and awareness mode, and best of all, there's a quality guarantee, since Raycon has a 30-day free return policy. Look, I'd never lie to you guys, it's been 3 years, everyone in my family uses these earbuds. Trust me when I tell you this product is Hive Mind endorsed. It's simple, the product wouldn't make it on my YouTube channel if I didn't think it was great, and best of all, speaking of great, we have an exclusive offer for Hive Mind viewers. By simply clicking the link below in the description box and in the pinned comment, by going to buyraycon.com/hivemind, you can take advantage of 15% off on your purchase. A huge thank you to Raycon. Now back to the video. Alright folks, probably don't need too much context, you guys know what's going on. I'm sure you guys know who both parties are, you know the context. Take a look at what happened.
Listen, I think Vosh is trash, okay? And if you actually genuinely do watch Vosh on a regular basis, you also know he's trash. And yes, Vosh, I think you're garbage. I think you're trash. Found a lot of interesting things about what you had to say about the transgender community. Tried to scrub the internet of those videos. I found them. Really curious why you thought it was okay to say the kinds of things about them that you did, including the fact that you think that they have mental illness, they're struggling with mental illness, that's what this is about, they're the most toxic people on the internet. I've got the receipts, I'm ready to show them. But calling me a bitch turf because I just don't think that it's, politically advantageous to refer to women as birthing people or people with a uterus, that's terrible, I can't do that. But you can say some of the most disgusting things about the transgender community and then pretend like you have the moral high ground? You're garbage, Vosh. I don't respect you, which is why I don't want to talk to you.
Look, guys, the thing I can't stand is when people say crazy, horrible things about us and they go, why are you grabbing me? Why are you grabbing me?
Attention, he wants it so bad. Congratulations, Vosh, you got the attention you so desperately want. You're trash. That's what I think of you.
It's like, well, I'm just calling you guys the R word and then stuff. But why are you attacking me? Okay, so guys, to all, it's not just about Bush. To all the criers out there who say horrible, horrible things about us, and then when we tweak you back, I don't need your stupid tears. Go away, okay? So fine, what am I gonna like? Look, I'm willing to talk to almost anybody. So you want to debate? What are we going to debate? What are we going to debate? Your positions are not consistent. So am I debating the Vosh that hates trans people or the Vosh pretending to love trans people? I don't know who I'm debating.
What's hot right now online?
Okay, where's the money? Where's the money?
Yeah.
Oh, have I got you to talk about me? Have I got into your algorithm loop? Yahoo! Guys, there's a literal cottage industry of people being paid, but through the views, etc., to attack us and then pretend that they're not.
Like they're trash, exactly.
They're obviously pissed. I mean, this was obviously going to be the inevitable outcome. It's the same meme that I always reference. The left is going further and further to the extreme left side, and those who don't join them, those who don't follow, are ostracized, demonized, attacked, labeled, slandered. The TYT was the far left progressives' best friend not too long ago, and now it seems like they're public enemy #1. Why? Because Anna Kasparian said a couple things about crime, like maybe we shouldn't tolerate violent crime to the extent that we do in big cities, and she had something to say about labeling women as birthing people, or people with periods, or I think there was something with women with bonus holes, or some nonsense like that. Actually, here's the article. Female Anatomy rebranded as Bonus Hole by Cervical Cancer Charity. Anna Kasparian said, hey, maybe this is a little bit crazy. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Maybe it's gonna hurt us politically. And the response was, well, pretty much J.K. Rowling treatment. Public enemy number one. Obviously, we were gonna land here at some point. You know, there's some people who jumped off early, like Dave Rubin, for instance, who saw the craziness. I mean, he saw the writing on the wall, and he decided to exit early. And then some people were gonna go along for the ride for a while, you know? Stick it out. All the crazy stuff that Republicans are pointing out on the left is exaggerated. It's not really happening. Then they realized, oh shit. It's really happening. And now here we are. She's explicitly calling out Vosh, saying you are trash, and essentially calling him a grifter. Funnily enough, Anna Kasparian said something recently about Cenk Uyghur's nephew, Hassan, essentially promoting a similar message, not to the same extent, I don't think there's bad blood in the same way, but essentially calling him a grifter, indirectly.
It's funny because, you know, a lot of them LARP is like anti-capitalist, like revolutionaries or whatever.
LARP, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's true. And so it's really funny because what they do is they are positioning themselves to attract a very specific niche in audiences, right? So they're going for the purists, the people who like to think of themselves as like far left, communist, socialist, whatever. But like the whole thing is, I mean, you can see it in the various streams. Like they'll talk about things through the lens of we're the most pure, like we're the most sincere in what we're saying, whatever.
The real left,
like,
yeah.
Exactly, we're the real left. So when they do that, what ends up happening is they become more and more extreme in what they are saying, right? In what they claim to believe. And at the heart of that, like what they're actually doing is trying to attract a niche audience for what? To make money. Like
they're starting to realize that they're with the crazies. It's a fantastic realization. It's really what the world needs. The world needs politics to come a little bit back to the world of sanity. Elements of the right as well, but especially elements of the left, need to sort of regroup back into the room of common sense, so to speak. Obviously, I'm no fan of the Young Turks. I think they've been absolutely awful, especially in the Trump era. But if I see a group of people that are doing the right thing, or at least having a slight redemption arc, having moments of introspection and honesty, I'm gonna applaud, I'm gonna give you all the credit, because you know what? You deserve it. It's tough. It's a hard thing. When you're locked into this political sphere and your kind of existence as an entertainer or an analyst requires you appealing to your audience, it takes balls to say, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna be honest even if it frustrates people. Even if I lose a portion of my audience doing it, I'm gonna say what I believe. I mean, it's tough, man, especially on the left, because people will come after you viciously. I'm not so scared about it. You know, I make my opinions pretty clear, and sometimes people disagree with them. It is what it is, but for the most part, it's cordial on the right. You know, Tim Pool's a great example. He obviously has a very large right-wing audience, even though he doesn't identify as a right-winger, and he'll say things that people vehemently disagree with, but for the most part, it's, whatever, it's Tim Pool, you know? He's a little bit of a lefty. I still like him. Tends to be the reaction. On the left, everything is life or death. You have one little slight differing opinion, and well, you're a fascist, you're a Nazi, blah, blah, blah. Your words are literal violence. You're putting my life in danger with your words. So, you know, it takes a lot mentally to be occupying a position in that space and to say, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and deal with the backlash. Hats off specifically to Anna Kasparian. I really can't believe I'm saying this, but she's been an absolute gem in 2023. We can have strong disagreements in terms of policy, but one thing that will always get my respect is honesty and courage. Keep taking on the grifters. As predicted, the left is imploding. That's what I got for you guys, though. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. You know that we'd love to have you here. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you on the next one.